Now we're in the great city of Grand Rapids, Minnesota, which happens to be the hometown of Judy Garland. This is where she was born. Was raised here at least a few years. That span of time, I'm not exactly sure. There actually is a museum up the road with her house, the original house and everything. Not going to be in this video, possibly a future video. It'd be actually kind of cool to do a video once Judy Garland days, or is it called Judy Garland days, or was it the Wizard of Oz days?
It's Wizard of Oz days.
Yeah, but we've been to the festival before. Obviously, through the pandemic, they haven't had it. It'd be kind of great to go back to that eventually once they have that going and you can experience the museum. The very famous museum, actually, where the ruby slippers were stolen and weren't found for many years. Was all over the news. They used to be lent out to the museum by a famous collector, and that happened in, I think it was 2005 or 2003 or 2005, but basically they weren't found until a couple of years ago. They were actually found. The FBI announced that they found them, showed the shoes, then we never heard about it again. And we never heard more about it because they said, we'll tell you more details eventually, but they never did. So I guess there's probably still an investigation going on. There might have been more to it, but we still don't know exactly what happened. There used to be theories that some fanatic stole them, that it was an inside job by the person who owned the shoes, and that it was an insurance scam. And the other really prevailing theory around here, though, was that some drunk teenagers went and stole them, and then when they got scared, they threw them in the lake, because once in a while they would actually go dig into the lake to find them. So there must have been a lot of people really thinking that was the theory, because they'd have people scuba diving to go look for them. But you can see those reports online on YouTube. But there's the mural. This is the mural you'll see when you are pulling in the Grand Rapids. Yep, there's a love for Judy Garland in this town.
Perfect place for me.
Yeah, it's like we're with it. I've never actually stopped to take like a photo at this, but as you can see, which is funny, they still have it listed as new museum. So this museum's been open for like how many years now? At least the entire time.
Last time I've been in there on a school trip in like kindergarten.
I don't think
And that was already in month.
and I don't think I've been to it since I was a kid. Actually, I was there.
Went a few years ago when I was working at the preschool. We had a field trip there.
Oh, so you have been there. Because I went there, definitely the museums exist since I was a kid, so they must have painted this around that time, and they just still have it listed, new museum. But I know I went to the museum, and the last time I think I went was whenever there were still some Munchkin actors alive, because I don't remember meeting them, but I know we got a photo and some of the signatures. It's not a photo of us with them, it's actually a photo of the production and of Munchkin Land, and some of the Munchkins actually signed it. So whenever, I don't know exactly when that would have been, but sorry it's so bright out.
I know, I need sunglasses.
But we're gonna finish this one up soon. Yeah, someday when the museum's open again, it'd be great to go there. But I'm trying to remember. That's when I was last there. Was whenever the Munchkin actors visited, and sadly they've all passed away at this point. So that would have been like, I think there were 5 that were alive for quite a while. And I think that's when I saw the museum. I think they had like, not all of them visit, but there was quite a few. But yeah, definitely got to check that out again. I know they got the carriage from the movie in there that they've been wanting to sell. Because anytime they hit the news, anytime they get, well maybe, should we have it for the wedding? Get pulled in on a carriage? Yo ho ho, yo ho ho, da 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 do. Like only if that guy's there. But anyway, yeah, they're always trying to sell that carriage, because anytime they make the news for the slippers, they're always like, by the way, we're trying to sell this carriage. I think when you get tours, they're like, we're trying to sell it. I'm like, so if you're out there and you love Wizard of Oz and you really want that carriage, they might not be anymore, I don't know, but you would think with that Academy of Science and Motion Pictures building, that museum that's opening in Los Angeles, where actually one of the pairs of shoes are going to be, along with Jaws and the original Death Star. You think they would have bought it. You know, it probably wouldn't. I don't know how much they're selling it for, but I think the museum's just trying to get some cash. But definitely, if you're in Grand Rapids, go check it out. It's kind of cool that house still sits there. Now on the other side of it, there's like Walmarts and Targets and, you know, everything like that. So it's kind of, definitely was a time where maybe it was like farmland. And now it's like, this is how Judy Garland lived, right across from Target. Thanks for watching.